Hi, everyone. This is attorney Nicholas Morales here at the Lesia Law Group in beautiful. Hi, everyone. This is Nicholas Morales from the Lesia Law Group, located here in Beverly Hills in the center of sunny Los Angeles, California. This is our inaugural frequently asked questions Facebook Live event. I'm happy that you would be logging in live, or if you're watching this after the fact, thank you so much for logging in and hopefully learning something, potentially getting questions asked that you've had for a long time. I'm going to go over two questions, the first of which being, quote, is it okay for me to travel outside of the country right now, end quote. Now, there's a lot to assume here, but just generally speaking, if a person is on a non-immigrant visa, let's say an O-1 visa, a F-1 student visa, a B-1, B-2 visa, the answer is going to vary. O-1 visas, for example, generally, if they have an approval period that is good for up to 3 years and they're within that 3-year period, then yes, they can travel. The big caveat here is a person must have a visa in order to travel inside the United States. Generally speaking, Canada is a little bit of a different story, but for most persons around the world, in order to board a plane and come into the United States, you must have a valid visa in your passport. Now, this is different than the I-129 approval notice that evidences someone has an O-1 visa, and this is where it can be confusing. And so it's very important, if anybody's going to be traveling that has a non-immigrant visa, they always confirm in their passport where it says my name, the visa type, there'll be an expiration date. You want to make sure that's unexpired, because if it is expired and you leave the United States, although the O-1 approval notice is still good, you may have to go through your home consulate to get a new visa put in your passport. The idea of status with that approved O-1, I-129 notice is different than now the visa that physically goes in the passport. But if you have any additional questions, please let us know. A lot of times people's situations are very specific to their facts, but you always want to, at a minimum, say to yourself, I need to travel for work or pleasure. Let me look at my passport. Is the visa valid? Great. I can leave and come back in without having to stop in the consulate, or at least reach out to the consulate to maybe renew it electronically. If it's unexpired, then you're going to want to ask those questions and make those inquiries. For my second question today, it's another general one. How long am I able to stay outside the United States with my O-1 visa? This happens a lot for people who are working around the world. They're here on a particular job. They have a particular deal memo, let's say, and yet that job takes them abroad. There's no real answer here as far as a finite idea of you can only be out for a month, you can only be out for 3 months. Realistically, though, it's going to be specific to the terms of the O-1. If you're supposed to be on a job or multiple jobs here in the United States as reflected on the O-1, and yet you're gone for 8, 10, 15 months, how are you getting that job done? And that's really inquiries that will probably, or rather could arise at CBP, Customs and Border Protection, when you're re-entering the United States. If they say, wow, you've been gone a long time, miss or mister, what do you do here? Oh, you're an actor? Oh, what have you been coming to do? Oh, but you've been gone for so long. You could see how this could get into some issues. Can you travel for a short period of time? Absolutely. It's just about, at least in the O-1 world, about making sense of the 4 corners of the O-1 visa itself. And if you're outside of those 4 corners, you're just going to need to make sure you can explain yourself, because the last thing you want to be is in a position where your 3-year O-1 is now jeopardized because upon re-entering the United States, CBP questions what you were actually doing, and the ultimate O-1 visa questioning whether you're actually working or at least trying to work on those particular jobs. That'll be it for today's Facebook Live Frequently Asked Questions. Please like this page. Please comment in the comment section. And if there's any other questions, concerns, feel free to reach out to our office. Information's on our page here. Thank you so much.